Bump, 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 bump. Dun 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 dun. Bum pum 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 pa. Oh oh ho 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 ho. Ave Maria. Whoa, 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 whoa. Welcome to the Savage Show. Big boy Jay up in here. You understand? We got PropAholics bringing thunder tonight. We got Savage J bringing thunder tonight. Okay? We're back on business, Jay. You understand? Feeling fantastic, Jay. You understand? And I feel damn good. I feel damn good. Okay? Listen, to start the show off, very much, man. I appreciate you guys cheering me on. It's a grand entrance. Hi to the people. What's going on? Good to see you all. I'm excited. We're talking beautiful fights. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be good shit. It's gonna be good shit. It's gonna be good shit. It's gonna be damn good. Damn good. Damn good. How you guys been? What's up? I know you guys missed me earlier. I did a video earlier though. 5 reasons to pick Volkanovski and 5 reasons to pick Lopes. I felt like it was a fun concept for a fight that I think is pretty competitive. Ruffy or Fiziev, we're going Ruffy close. Big J's doing good. I hit some incline bench today. Wade, y'all going to hear something crazy. Your boy weighed 198 today. I'm officially down 10 pounds, bro. So first month in for this week 4 for me, like a cut, getting lean, bro. 198 and still moving good weight, feeling strong. I'm really happy about that, man. So incline bench feels good. And I just been doing incline bench. I actually been taking a break from flat bench just because the low cows, I'm keeping it chill. How tall? 5'9", savage mode. Goal weight, like goal 1 is 185, but half of me wants to just get like disgusting 178. You should do top 5 reasons videos for competitive main events. Thai Nation, I think that's my plan. So if you guys tuned in last week, you know I did the worst case scenario. I didn't feel like I had a good worst case scenario video to do this week. I felt like for UFC 325, it would be a force. I felt like the 5 reasons why both fighters in the main event win just seems so much more right for this card. So that is why I decided to go that route instead, which I feel a lot better with. Common W, thank you. Thank you, Future Sequence, my boy. Never take a break from flat. It's like the bread and the sandwich. Dude, incline feels right, though. Incline feels right. Thank you guys for the congratulations, man. I appreciate it. I'm excited for PropAholics tonight. I'm actually happy. StreamYard had some updates, so I'm running the show off StreamYard. StreamYard deserved another shot from me. You know, they had a rough 2025, but they have said to really improve some things. We had a good money line show with them. We streamed with it yesterday. I feel like for PropAholics, you know, I like doing StreamYard. So, you know, round of applause. AJ, I bought my first house today for my mom. It was all thanks to the bets and hard work. For real, appreciate you. People need to respect what you do. Stormy Normie, that's fucking amazing. What a gem. Buying your mother a house is like a bucket list thing. You know, you're an absolutely great guy for that. And it's absolute love all the way around. And I'm glad I could be a small part in helping you catch some W's, Stormy. But at the end of the day, you're the one placing the bets and deserve all the fucking respect. Hey, W Stormy Normie, WJ, my boy, my boy. Thank you, Stormy. I appreciate you. I appreciate you a lot. I appreciate you. Just depending on the card, you should do 5 reasons why. Depending if the card actually has worst case scenarios or not. Like for Max Charlie O, it should be top 5 reasons. I think you're right, Swerve. Exactly. Like for certain fights, it's different. Man, yesterday was so fun. And the debate as well with the member versus member debate was fire with Big J being the moderator. Dude, it was a great time. I love the debate stream. I hope that we have more confident folks coming up with base takes, man, because, you know, I enjoy the back and forth, and it's nice to hear different sides of arguments. Lopes sub, club and sub, you're a menace, Reese. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, Reese. You're a different animal, bro. Shit. Club and sub gang. That's no joke, bro. I respect you a lot, my brother. I respect you a lot. But I don't know, my brother, if I think this is going to be the case, you know? Diego Lopes speaking English, though. Respect on that shit. His English has gotten way better. Way better. So if you guys have tuned into PropAholics before, you know the drill. I run through the card, each and every fight with polls. Obviously, you know, the grand scheme of things, though, is to focus on prop betting and find the line that calls our side. Drop Volk and jump on him like Ortega did. Can you imagine he subs him, though? I'm super happy with how it went down. It wasn't toxic or screaming. Nothing. It was good civil debate. It starts getting stupid when people start swearing or screaming. Yeah, I agree, man. I was glad. It was very controlled, man. That's what it's about, you know, just controlled debate based on the evidence. And at the end of the day, you know, it's not like there's a clear winner on either sides. Both guys bring good arguments to the table, and then we see the fights and see what happened, and people watch and decide which side they want to ride on. So I enjoy the debate streams. Why wouldn't the UFC take a longer look at Patchy? Dollar sign value is not worth the investment. It's a losing investment. He costs too much money for them to keep on the roster. Way too much money. Way too much money to keep him on the roster. That's why. That's why. He's not worth the investment. Hey, what's up, Cello? Just want to ask if Tai wins. Can we see you do a shoey? Jesus. A shoey if Tai Tuivasa wins. Let me think about it, Shello. Maybe. Chat. I need a favor, though. Let's get 20 likes up in here before we start the actual show off, and we'll get into everything. I'll get it all ready to go. I'll get everything ready to rock and roll. We'll get it ready to rock and roll. Let me get Topology up. Let me get everything in front of me. Get some cliff notes that I got up as well. I guess cliff notes is not the fucking term, but you know what I mean. Get some notes in my face. Good. They're probably paying Patchy $150K minimum. Can't be paying $150K for a guy in the early premiums. Bro, even if they're paying him $80K, Swerve, that's just too much. I would love to see how much he was making for his UFC fights, though. Yeah. Late J, on time J. On time J. On time J, bro. On time J bringing the heat. On time J undefeated. Okay? All right. We're going to get ready to rock and roll with the PropAholics show. Let me bring up the screen here. And let's run through it, man. All right. We're looking pretty good. I got to play with the graphic a little bit to optimize it. This looks a little better. Okay. I think that looks pretty fucking good. Pretty fucking good. Okay. All right. What else do I got to bring up here, chat? Am I forgetting something? No, I got it all. All right. Let me throw the poll up for fight number 1 on the card. The first fight of the night, which is Road to UFC. You know, John Anik is not going to be on commentary until the actual UFC fights. John Gooden is actually going to start the card off because, you know, he's very familiar with these Road to UFC guys. I actually think it kind of makes sense. So starting it off, we have a battle in the flyweight division. It's Road to UFC. It's Aaron Tao versus Namsrai Batbayar, who's, you know, pretty badass Mongolian fighter, and he's taking on Aaron Tao from City Kickboxing. It's a close matchup between the two. At the end of the day, I don't think it's a, you know, blow them out the water fight on either side. There's red flags around both as they're willing to throw caution to the wind. And I think that both could get caught by big right hands over the top. You're not a fan of Tao's recklessness. I think he'll be taken down with not a lot to give on the ground. Interesting. So you think Batbayar bodies him on the ground? I think that Tao's physical strength is going to aid into his grappling defense, man. I think it's competitive back and forth. Both guys probably getting caught with crazy shit because, you know, fighting safe is not in either one of their game plans. They just, they don't know how to fight safe. It's not what they do. They are wild men. They are sluggers. They are the definition of brawlers, but it is a flyweight fight. So how long does it go? Hey, what's up, Pick'em? I see you, bro. What are we thinking on this fight? Is there a scintillating finish? I think both guys can take some shots here. I feel like it goes over a round and a half is live. Do I actually love the bet? No, I don't bet, but still got to stick around and support. Can also give my 2 cents for the matchups in chat, even without gambling. Also like up the stream chat. Hey, let's go, Swerve W, my boy. I know you guys love seeing the comments on screen, man. So W StreamYard for stepping things up again. Me and StreamYard back on decent terms. All right. I don't know if I'm ready to do StreamYard fight companions just yet, but we're back on good terms for occasional stream. So enjoy the the comments on the motherfucking screen. W Swerve, thank you, my boy. I appreciate you a lot. So what do we think, chat? Does over 1.5 rounds make sense? Do you think we should do it? Should we put over 1.5 for the Tao fight as an option to vote in the polls? I think, why not? Over 1.5 minus 180. I'll say at the very least, votable. Is it bettable? Oof. Fight is expected to go under 2.5 rounds. Fight going distance is plus 180. Do you want to clinch your pearls and hope for a decision? Thing is, bro, there is the finish bonus, which could definitely sway things. You think Tao decision? I'm thinking the same thing, Pick'em. Me and you on the same side. And Pick'em, you're covering the cards, so I'm curious your take. What do you think about this new finish bonus? The incentivized 25,000. Do we see a lot more finishes? MMA Husky Hustlers and you have been consistently the best 2 MMA predictors on YouTube. You picked Oban, he picked Micallef. Hey, well, good luck to him. Tao decision makes sense to me. I'm in agreement with that. Tao has beaten some cans, but it's not like Batbayar is just beating elite level guys. You like Batbayar decision? On the opposite side, Batbayar decision is plus 450. Wow, that's wide. And then looking towards the fight going distance, I will put this down. Fight goes distance at plus 180. Why not? So I'm looking at 4 up in the house. All overs. Over 1.5, decision on Batbayar, Tao, both, and fight goes distance. A lot of guys need that win bonus badly, and they value winning over risking for a finish and risky to lose by making mistakes. I think it won't affect that much. I hope at the very least with these fights it won't, because if they just swing wild, who knows? I'm curious what's going to win as far as the community poll goes. So currently 62% of the chat, 64% has actually picked Aaron Tao to go out and win. Respect on the Aaron Tao prediction side. Wow. Aaron Tao is the prediction for the masses. Not that surprised, but Tao, the pick in fight number 1. We're going to get the polls run up and we'll get some votes in for what the people like as far as how this fight gets done, how they make it happen. Namsrai Batbosh, pretty cool name, Namsrai. Does have a loss to Naim Jargal Tumendumbarel, which does Tumendumbarel beat Tao? Maybe. Yeah, I'm with you, Pick'em. A guy that gave a tough fight to Smith at 135. I got to trust in him a little more, too. I think it'll be enough. I think so. I think so, bro. I think he does it. Oh. Namsrai, Batbayar, gonna give a tough outing, but probably leaves with an unfortunate scar. Namsrai, Batbayar, he's trying to slug it out with a tough towel, and he might get put down, but he'll probably go the distance and survive to the late stage of the 3rd round at the worst. I think he goes distance. Over 1.5, valuable parlay piece. Tau by decision, a value money line play, or a straight play. And he's an underdog straight. I was surprised to see him still sitting at a dog. I thought that his contender series performances would win over the people. But it seems like it hasn't. I was surprised at that. I'm like, huh. So I guess the people are not sold just yet. All right. I'm going to bring the graphics back for today's show. I want to bless the people with some visuals here. So let me make it happen, huh? All right. All right. All right. If you see me just looking at the screen typing, I'm not zoned out. I just am giving you guys a little extra touch for tonight's show. All right. I want to bless you guys with a little extra. So if you're feeling the side of what the chat is leaning towards, you'll see it. It's a solid percentage. First place, 42% is Aaron Tao to go out and show out. And I'll bring it up on screen for you guys. Aaron Tao over a round and a half to get it done. That is the call of the masses. Now, obviously not to get it done, just to go over 1.5. But the prediction is Tao from me. The prediction is Tao from the chat. You're at the fight press conference yesterday. It was awesome. Bump to the JDM. That's fucking cool as hell, Brady. Enjoy the hell out of that. What's up, AJ? You're big here in the UK. I'm glad I got some UK Savage fans, bro. I'm stepping into, the guru domain. Yes, that's a real ink, bro. It's a Mari, like cultural ink. Technically, the exact word has slipped my mind, but it's a cultural ink. It's not like it's not like you just got a tattoo. It's like it means something. It's like a badge of honor for the culture. Shallow, thank you for the $1. I appreciate it. Hey, we got the train running. Thank you for running up the dono train, bro. I appreciate you, man. Keep the dono train running all night. I'm celebrating donos. We're bringing them up on screen. It's a beautiful stream, and it's a PropAholics showcase, man. Can I go over the significant strikes? Just for you, bro. Of course. You just donated $1. Of course. So, significant strike totals. At the moment, I am seeing the options in front of me. Okay, you're going to have to give me what the options are. I don't have them in front of me. If you have them, can you give me the numbers for both? And I'll give you my answer. Because I actually don't see it. It's called a Moco. Thank you. Thank you, Gareth. Thank you. Moco. There we go. Thank you, bro. Thank you a lot. I appreciate that. The Moco. There we go. I said it when he was on Contender, but it slipped my mind here. I like Aaron Tao, bro. It's easy to be a fan. I think he's got a good skill set, and I look forward to it. I look forward to it showing out. So, Aaron Tao, the prediction to win from me and the chat, and the community has decided that the most likely outcome for this fight is over 1.5 rounds as far as the prop poll, which is a -180 line, which I respect a lot. And I do think it probably goes later. Now, you can just go Aaron Tao straight down the center as an underdog. And you got a live dog that goes out and makes it a fucking fight. I don't think it's a bad idea to just go Tao straight down the center. If it's something that interests you, I think it makes a lot of sense. So Aaron Tao, the pick from me, the pick from chat, and it goes over a round and a half. Respect. Next fight on the card, Sulangrangbo versus Lawrence Louis. Unfortunately, we don't have images here on ESPN MMA Fight Center. So I kind of have to go old school, and I got to bring up the topology. Sulangrangbo is a bad motherfucker. Let me tell you guys. I really got to tell you, I like the stand-up a lot. If you have gotten the chance to see it, you know what I'm talking about. It's slick. The timing is precise. He has a good rhythm in his striking game. Now, Lawrence Louis is a dog, though. Strong wrestling, pressured style, but hittable. Hittable as fuck. I want to answer this question. Shello, Tao 39.5, Batbayar over 44. I'm going to say Tao hits the over. I'm going to say Tao. I'm going to go Tao's hits over slightly, but Could be less, but I think they'll scrap. I think both might go over on the strikes. I think both. Looking at Sulangrangbo, I like the stand-up. W. Ryan Mayfield, my business sponsors, Marfan. If you ever need an interview in an off week for content, I can link you boys up. Keep grinding, AJ. Ryan Mayfield, thank you for $7.99. Listen, bro, your business is sponsoring Marfan. You should be fucking jumping on the train and sponsoring the show too. We'll get you even more people. All right, my boy. I'm kind of just giving you a fucking joke there, but obviously, if you're interested, you can always reach out. We can talk. Yes, though, if Fan gets the win this weekend, I want it. If he wins this weekend, I would love to have it. If he gets signed to the UFC, yeah. I'll say with a win, let's do it. Let's have Fan on the show. I'd like to chat it up with him. He's got a cool ass nickname. I think that he wins. I want to ask him about, how he got into fighting, get a little idea. And I'd love to chat it up with somebody from a different part of the world. Ryan Mayfield, thank you for $7.99. It's good to see. It's good to see the donos on screen. My God. Right? It looks so fucking nice. This is fantastic. All right, back to the fight. Sulangrangbo. I think he's going to be more precise. I think he's going to be cleaner. I think he's going to land some good shots. He's Sumadarji's cousin, okay? So that's interesting. Not that it's, relevant to the prediction, but it's just an interesting thing. He's cousins with Sumadarji. Looking at the odds, okay? Minus 250 for the Sulangrangbo side. Opposite end Louis plus 210. Here's what I think. He's a sharp striker that could certainly catch Louis. But Louis is a bit of a dog, though. He's really awkward on the feet. I think Sulangrangbo should find some nice punches up high. I feel like he gets a potential knockout. Significant strikes, Louis 30.5, 42.5 Grambo. I'm going to say Louis no, Grambo maybe, but maybe not because there could be a stoppage. People are all over Louis as an underdog. I've seen that, but I think that Sulangrangbo is a good prospect. Now, of course, I emphasize he's a good prospect. A lot of room to marinate. I get it. Listen, I get it. He's still, he's still in the prospect category. Let's see. Sulang to win by KO. It's not great odds, but I'll put it on there. Plus 120. I'm not even going to cap and act like I know these guys. I'll wait to give some thoughts on the UFC guys. Totally respect Swerve. Yeah, this is, unless you're a fucking road to UFC nerd or you're studying it after the fact, you ain't gonna know these guys. Chat. What are we doing? Prop number 1, Sulang, KO. What's prop 2? Do you guys think Lawrence Louis knockout? Lawrence Louis submission? Do you guys like an under? Do you guys like a fight ends in KO? You guys like a fight ends inside distance under 2.5? You want an under 2.5 pick 'em? Okay. Under 2.5. We'll put it at minus 150. There we go. All right. So I got 2 props so far available to vote on. We need some more, though. We need some more love. You want just Grambo inside distance? ITD is plus 110. I'll put that for you, even though I do like the side of him by KO. And then Lawrence Louis, I'll put something on the contrary for a Louis ITD at plus 275. You guys like it? I think those are the 4 props. I'm going to tell you every significant strikes prop per fight. I like your opinions. Salkilld keeps fucking doing it for me. Yes, absolutely. And I'll give you my take, man. Absolutely. W, bro. Thank you for the $5. And for real, man, keep it coming. I enjoy answering those questions. All right. So the poll is favoring the Sulangrangbo side all day. 74% of the community thinks Sulangrangbo is a lock on this card, or at the very least wins the fight. When I see in the 70% tile, it's a confident community pick. Okay, we're going to go through and I'm going to put up prop on the table. Bam. Get yourself some votes on this one. Bam, bam, bam. Let's see. Lawrence Luli, Sulangrangbo. Who's going to take it here? I think Sulangrangbo. I like the stand-up. I like the precision. I hate that they don't have pictures for them here. I'm just going to use Tapology instead. If Louis gets knocked out, this should go under. And Sulang, he's live for over. It's tricky. I don't know. I said under for Louis. I'll stick with it. And I'll say for Sulangrangbo, if he gets the KO, it's going to be under. If it goes distance, then, if it goes a little longer, second round might get the over. I think he's live to stop Louis. And Louis, he's not a great striker. He fights from city kickboxing, but if you've never seen him fight before, he actually it's a lot more of like a wrestling style. Sulan is like, you'd almost expect to see him be the prospect from city kickboxing. Lawrence Louis is a very awkward, upright style. It's a weird stance, dude. Very weird. Very weird. If you haven't seen it yet, you'll see it this weekend. I think you'll fully understand what I mean. You'll be like, damn, yeah, that is fucking weird. It's not something you typically see from the team over at City Kickboxing, like, at all. Lawrence Louis, he looks like he fights really, I don't know, man. Looks like a fucking Team Alpha Male prospect even. Dun, 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 dun. All right. The poll is looking pretty much set. I'll leave it another minute. You think Sulang is a very good counter striker? You think he's going to land the kill shot, Mr. Pick'em? I agree. The community is in agreement. So looking at the community vote poll here, Sulang by KO at plus 120. Wide margin here. Wide margin. Clearing the fucking slate off nicely. And I will bring a graphic up as well because I do it right. That's why. Because I do it right. Because I do it fucking right. All right. Bam. Sulang by KO. Bam. Plus 120. I think Sulang goes out and shows out. I think Sulang lands some thunderous shots. And I think Sulang is live to lay him down. I'm with you guys. We're on KO together. We ride into the valley of success with the KO call. Cheers to the people. Make sure you guys, if you're enjoying, smash the like button. If you like PropAholics, if you've been watching, throughout multiple weeks, you know the drill, man. Blanked out fighters, my logo, Swerve. Genuinely, I'd have to ask the man who created it. I don't even remember. I don't know. I wish I did, Swerve. I love the mystery that I don't even have the answer to that question. The world may never know. The world may never know. But there we go. Sulang to do it is the expectation. We think he's going to pull it off. We think he's going to pull it off, and we will be right. And we will be right. All right, we got more road to UFC. First 4 fights in this card, it's road to UFC action. Sulang KO plus 165 on FanDuel. That's actually fantastic. I like that a lot. That's a deal, man. If you guys are getting plus 165, it's crazy. What the fuck? FanDuel. Either they know something we don't or they're hooking it up. Zen J. You know what's up, Jared. Fuck yeah. Zen. I feel very Zen J today. I feel great. Next fight on the card, we have Kichiro Nakamura versus Sebastian Szalay. Another one where I got to bring up Tapology. I'm going with the side of Szalay. I think Szalay should be able to get inside and rip some big shots. I think he could maybe take Nakamura down. Could see him out muscling him. Could see him getting up in his face. Nakamura needs a lot of space. He'll slug on the inside, but he's not going to be as clean. And Szalay is just more of a dog than him, bro. I think Szalay is ready to rock. He comes from a better scene over at, Eternal MMA, which is good over in Aus. He's fighting at home. You know, I think Kichiro Nakamura, unproven prospect, you know, and not that Szalay's so proven, but I feel like he handles. Szalay 49.5 or Szalay at 39.5. If Szalay at 39.5, he is live to hit that over and strikes. Depends if they go longer. If it's a hard fought 3-rounder, absolutely. I'll say Szalay, yes. AJ, from what you know about these fighters, you think these Road UFC fights are at least going to be fun scraps? I actually do. I really do. I think Aaron Tao versus Namsrai Batbayar could be crazy. I think Sulang versus Louis can be really interesting, especially if Sulang's striking goes nice. He can get a quick win. I think Szalay and Nakamura could be a back and forth dogfight. I'll be honest, I am highly impressed by these Road to UFC finale matchups. I'm going to go out on a whim and say these are the most interesting Road to UFC finale fights I've ever seen. I went into this to study for Road to UFC. I'm like, I hate Road to UFC because they consistently bring mediocre opposition. But these guys, Sebastian Szalay, right? He could be a contender series winner. Like I see him with that skill set. Not that Nakamura couldn't. I could see this as a contender series fight. Dude, Tao versus Batbayar would have been sick on contender series. Both can make it. And then the side of Sulang and Louis, another one. Like these are like contender series fights where I'm expecting them to be dog fights. But yeah, I like Sebastian Szalay a lot. I see Pickham's in agreement with me. I think he's good. He mixes it up nicely. I like that you mentioned the footwork. He does move well. Volk-like. I like that. Only thing is he got the T-Rex arms. You don't got that Volkanovski reach. But at this level, dude, I think he should be able to handle Kichiro Nakamura. Now, on the prop betting side of things, it's interesting because the knock on Szalay was always, hey, you don't finish fights, bro. You're a decision winner. You're a round winner. But he does seem to have some nice knockout power. Szalay by KO at plus 450, especially with that $25,000 bonus for the knockout, at plus 450, I'll be damned if I don't consider that one as a real live prop, okay? Now, yes, we might end up seeing a back and forth fight. You know, it ends up, maybe it goes later. What do you guys like? I'm thinking Szalay KO at plus 450. That one just jumped out for me. Just money line. I think you're on to something there, Pick'em. If you're actually betting with substantial heat, just money line it. Of course, that's better. But I like the chance of Szalay to land something big. It's possible. It's possible. Round 3 or decision for Szalay or just in general? Szalay by decision is my official pick. I don't want to get that mixed up. But I do think that there could be some big shots landing, and maybe he goes out and gets another KO. All right. So if you're on the Nakamura side, what do you guys like? Nakamura, KO or decision? You like moneyline pick'em? Round 3 decision, plus 165. Let's see what Nakamura line looks like. Nakamura by KO or decision sits at plus 130. You're better off just money lining it at plus 120. How do you guys feel? Do you guys want me to put a Nakamura KO? Does that call you? Nakamura by decision. The KO or decision is not worth your while. What is the option you want? I have Szalay KO. I have Szalay decision. I have over 1.5. The chat is actually favoring the Nakamura side slightly. If you disagree with that, make sure you vote. What do we think? I need a little something, something. It's very much a just money line fight. Nakamura KO. Okay. Because you said it, I will bring it to the table. Plus 235. There we go. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, Mamba. So to close out the poll, dude, it's 50-50. You guys got to give me a vote one way or the other. I'll let it go a little long. We need votes, man. Is the chat really that split? The chat is fucking split on this fight right now. Right down the center, 50-50. Brah. 50-50 still. Come on, guys. Get me some votes in here. Break the split. Holy shit. All right, we'll close it in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The poll is closed. Final votes in. And it'll slightly favor Nakamura at 52%. Kichiro Nakamura is ahead. No shit. Okay. Wow. I'm actually a little bit surprised. Damn. Nakamura's 5'10", or ESPN says he defended a shitload of takedowns last fight. My reasoning. That's some respect. Szalay barely throws. Wow. The community is more split on this one than I would have thought, dude. Exactly. Moneyline's obvious, but it's PropAholics. Exactly. I do Moneyline on Monday. This is fucking PropAholics. You know what's up, bro. Get your votes in on the poll, and also make sure you're hitting the like button. I see we're almost at 50 likes. Let's keep running the likes up crazy, man. Let's make this the PropAholics stream of the month so far. So make sure you guys hit the likes, show some love to the Big J on the PropAholics stream. You understand me? Bringing the thunder with PropAholics, man. It's nice to be here. Always is. All right. Get your votes up in here. I'm going to let you guys cook up some votes. I'm going to have a sip of water, actually. Hydration, key to success. Hydration, key to success. I feel very hydrated. I feel very good. If we hit 100 likes before we get to the main card, I'm shadowboxing. Just so you guys know. Shadowbox Thunder will be back. 100 likes before the main card. We're halfway there. And we're not even halfway up the prelims, really. Dunna, dunna, dunna. My name is Sulangrangbo. And I like to fight. My name is Sulangrangbo. I like to fight. Dunna, 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 dunna. Dunna, 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 dunna. Holy shit, the odds are looking like... Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wee wah. Wow, wow, wee wah. Nakamura is a beast and a great striker, but the Aussie Szalay will have to mix it up when he needs to. The problem is the agent's a chinny as fuck. Szallay's good. Does throw hooks with power. Yes, agreed. Wow, wow, wee wah. Very nice. Poll is coming to a close because there is a pretty wide first place winner here. Pretty wide. Clear as day winner. So the winner of the poll is the over 1.5 rounds. Not Szalay to win by KO, just an over 1.5 rounds. Simple. To the fucking point. In second place is actually Nakamura by knockout. So those are the polls for this fight here. Sensible lines for sure with an over 1.5 call at -200. I do think, yeah. Safety is paramount, Arf. I completely agree. I think the safety calls make a lot of sense. I think the people are smart for going safety, Jays. Safe, smart savages, better than risky, animalistic thunder throughout. Szalay has better traditional boxing inside, but he's much smaller and not known for his power. Fair points. He did show some, though. He did show some. 200 likes for a shoey? Jesus. I don't want to do a shoey. I have to be in like a fight companion thunder mood for a shoey, you know? So Szalay to go out and handle is the community vote. That is what the people have decided for this one here. I have to bring up MMA Fight Center just for a second while I get the polls a moving. One of these fighters is sponsored by the company of a man in the chat, which is pretty fucking cool. Don Marfan. That's really fucking cool. All right. Poll is a moving. I am a grooving. Let's keep on running up the card. They don't have pictures for this one either, so we will use Tapology. Don Marfan versus Sang Uk Kim. You know, I think that Don Marfan's grappling strength should be obvious here. Kim's a dog for sure, but I feel like he's sloppy, man. I'm not overly impressed. I think he's really tough. That's what I'll say. Like, he's really tough, dude. He's a tough person. He's a tough fucking human being, you know? And he throws with some power, but a little bit of a wild striker. 35.5 each, bro. Cello, I feel like don't even touch this one. Frogman has a badass nickname. You're right. Street Boot is cool, but Frogman is better. It's a good battle of nicknames. I like both nicknames. I feel like Fan is going to be able to out-grapple him, take him down a bit. I think Kim's going to mix up some wild shots. This feels like close, you know? Pathways to success for both. Holy shit. Holy shit. Let's hit the gong for Street Buddha. Keeping it classy for Street Buddha. Shit. You don't want nothing to do with this fight as far as betting goes. I don't blame you, Julian Ramos. I'm going to say Don Marfan live to pull out a gritty win. It's a tough pick, though. Like, with confidence, no. With confidence, no. But I'm going to pick Fan as my phone is buzzing off the chain over here. Haha. W Jersey girl. I'm excited, man. I think it could be a good fight. Props are getting to me, bro. I'm getting nervous. Fuck. You guys got to help me with the props on this one. Are we thinking that Fan can finish, or is it going to be a decision? Kim by KO is plus 900. I'll put that on there because I could see him landing the KO shot. Fan subs plus 400. Jesus, over 2.5 is 2-1. That's shit. Props a Big J. What's up, Mystic KO? This one's stressful. You like Kim by sub? Yo, my name is Deshaun. Shit. Kim by sub is 6-1. You think Kim Sang-wook wins at round 2? If Fan didn't finish Kim, Kim will win second round. Okay. Hey, all is great, Mystic KO. Under 2.5, plus 174. You want to hope that these guys end in violence? I got Kim KO Fan sub for now. I'm willing to add more. Oh, this fight, I don't know, man. Oh, I'll say I'll put fight goes distance at minus 165. Now we cooking axe at AJ. Hey, thanks, bro. Fight goes distance at minus 165 or under 2.5 plus 174. Kim is the friend of Korean Tyson. I mean, listen, bro, you can be the friend of Korean Tyson and a training partner. It doesn't mean you're as good as them. You know what I'm saying? I can be friends with fucking Habib. It doesn't mean I'm as good as Habib. Let's see what the chat poll is at. Lightly towards fan at 57%. You think the best choice for this fight is the over and under rounds? The issue is deciding on one or the other. I feel like decision is live, but to bet the decision, maybe if you want to go fight goes this, I don't know. This one to me just screams like, let me just stay away, but we got to do something here. We got to do something. Get your votes up in here and let's see. Let's see. Let's see what the people decide. Josh Walker plus 425 on Fury FC. Let me know if it hits, bro. Let me know tomorrow if it hits. Bro, the weigh-ins are on at 3:30 a.m. tomorrow. That's fucking crazy. Or tonight, really. That's wild, right? So fucking late. PropAholics submits Ilya. Another day at the dock. Thank you for the 2. You fucking going. Too crazy, my boy. Too crazy, my boy. Thank you for the $2. Nobody betting on these goofy ass Asians. Jesus. Monaf's not playing around. He's not excited about it. That is late, Jay. I'm probably going to sleep and then just wake up and do it right when I wake up. I'm not going to go live for the weigh-ins at 3:30 a.m. Sorry. I'll get up. I'll make a, little cup of coffee, have a little food, make it a great video. I'm not going to stress myself out. No reason, bro. I'd rather bring highest level of quality than, feel sleepy and recording. It's one thing if the fights were in Shanghai and that was the start time of the card. The card doesn't start till U.S. hours, so no reason to stress. I'll let PropAholics do its thing, and I'll have that out for you guys tomorrow afternoon. That's my plan. That's the Big J plan. Fight goes distance, 58% way ahead. I saw some highlights of the presser, bro. I did not get to watch it in full yet. I started it, but then I was like, bro, I got to fucking do this video. I just watched the face-off. If you guys haven't seen my video from earlier, I'm going to link it up in the chat at the end. I feel like it's a must-watch. I feel like it's good work. If you saw the video, I hope you enjoyed it. If you have yet to see the video, I'll convince you guys of it towards the end. I'll convince you guys to watch it. Okay. So we're almost done with the road to UFC fights. Cheers, everybody. We're almost done with road to UFC. Must see TV. Thank you, Mr. KO. Yizha, always watch your breakdowns and predictions when I cook food. Listen, round by round, it's the perfect time to do it. You're sitting there cooking, listen to my fucking breakdown. All right. I got the results. I'll bring the graphic up as well. I bless the people with a nice graphic. Do it right. Keep it classy. All right. So, fight going the distance is actually the community's pick. Fight goes distance, minus 165. 50% of the chat has picked that with a Kim KO actually at second. 23% at plus 900. Y'all, the Torrez Finney max unit slammers in chat. The Torrez Finney love going crazy, man. If he goes out and lays in praise to a boring decision, though, I won't even be surprised. I won't even be surprised. I won't bet Malkoun. Fuck no. Torrez Finney lay and pray. Possible for sure. Maybe I'm going to have to do the first pick flip of the year with that. We'll see. Thank you for the $2 another day at the dock. Thank you for getting the fantastic dono train running up in here. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. To the yeah. Hell yeah. To the yeah. Ba-dum. All right. I want to start moving up to the UFC fights on this card. We have finally approached the actual UFC fights on this card. The first 50 minutes of the stream has been nothing but road to UFC in-depth interaction. Okay, so respect to me. All right, put some respect on my name, bro. Still fucking locked in for road to UFC. Let's fucking go. Just curious, joining the VIP side of things, as that give access to Discord. Was curious. I've never signed up for anyone's VIP. I wouldn't even call it a VIP. I just call it you're a savage member and you support me with an extra mile. You know what it does is it gets you the Discord access and the members only streams. W49er, bro. Bump, 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 bump. Yo, Big J's World. Oh. Wow. I'm seeing some Ofli love in chat. All right, let's get to it. Can you skip the Finney fight? Everything else slop? Wait, can you skip the Finney fight or skip to it? Thank you for the $2 on the day at the dock. I'm chilling on the sidelines, bruh. AJ sending big respect for Scotland, Edinburgh. My man, hey, shout out to the Scots, the Savage Scots, bro. My boy. Skip to. I ain't skipping. I ain't skipping. I ain't skipping. I got to do what has to be done. All right, let's move on up this card. We got Kaan Ofli versus Yizha. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm going with Yizha. He could land some bigger shots on the feet. Hey, 49er, bro, thank you for becoming a member, man. And if the Discord link is not updated, I will post one immediately after the stream. W49er, bro, welcome to the members. Thank you for taking the extra step to support the channel. You're making all this shit possible, bro. I'm able to do this shit full time, give you guys all free content too. That $4.99 is just you saying, bro, I love what you do. Keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't putting nothing behind the paywall. Besides, we do a members stream and we just chat it up a little closer and we have the Discord. But you get all the info for what I think about all things MMA on the channel. Yizha, Timu record, yes. Ja, 35.5. Ofli, 25.5. Oh, I'll say yes to Ofli, but not with confidence. And Yizha live for a yes, but I don't know. It could be a lot of wrestling scrambles. I don't know with this one. I think Yizha should land some bigger shots. I think Yizha can mix in some takedowns. I think he'll be a little faster. Better boxer, reach advantage. I think Yizha gets it on the cards. I think Yizha should be good. But am I saying he should be good like he should be good to go? Go out and bet it now? Hell no. But I think Yizha should be the winner of the fight, though. I think Yizha should get some better moments off in the fight. But, you know, gambling on Yizha, risky territory. He's a 2-1 favorite to Kaan Ofli at plus 170. Why is Yizha by KO at plus 850? He could crack the chin. He could crack the chin, especially with that finish bonus. They're going for it. Let's put Yi KO just for the fucking memes of it at plus 850. And then from there, over 2.5 rounds, 2-1 odds at minus 200. Let's see. What else are we doing, chat? What else are we thinking? Anybody like Ofli to pull off a sub at plus 625? Yeah, look at Coltrane. It's Destiny, Coltrane. It's Destiny that I give you guys the option for it. Plus 625. It's Destiny. You hearing John Jones left the sport? Appreciate you, brother. Love the interactions and always love the support. Let's fucking go. Hey, W49er, bro. Thank you for becoming a member, man. For real. Means a lot to me, man. I appreciate the kind words, my boy. Yi by sub? Chill. Yi by sub. I can't sit here and be like, yo, Yizha by sub confidently. I mean, he's got some sub skills. Plus 350. You want me to put Yi by sub at plus 350? Jesus, bro. This fight is just like not very attractive to bet on. More people got to like the video. We doing AJ dirty. Hey, W fresh today. Yeah, make sure you guys hit that button, man. Let's get 100 likes before the main card. With 29 away, I think it's very probable. Oh, this is torture, bro. I'll put Yi by sub. I don't fuck this one. Fuck this one. Fuck this fight. The Yi KO at plus 850 is up there. You're going Yizha even though you don't remember his fights? I mean, he's not bad. I'm not saying he isn't live to win. I'm picking him to win. My prediction is Yizha. It's just Kaan Ofli is like freakishly jacked and pretty fucking strong, you know? I'm going for Yizha, KO, and Ofli sub, but nothing else in this fight is jumping out to me. I feel like both of them have pathways to finish, yeah. But what's the likelihood? Probable instead of probable was brilliant work. Mystic KO, thank you for realizing. Thank you, Mystic. You get it, bro. You're just a guy that gets it, bro. Bam. Bam. Get your votes up in the poll. Get your votes up. Oh. Timeout for Finney. Bro, Finney be going crazy sometimes, man. Like, we love Finney in the chat. Sometimes he's too much, bro. Likely decision, but you don't want to lay serious heat on this fight. I don't blame you. I don't blame you, bro. Sitting on the sidelines. There ain't nothing wrong for sitting on the sidelines. Let me tell you what I honestly think, bro. I'm so glad they ended that shit. Standing by the fire. Over is safer option, but Yizha, respect. Favorite part of my Friday night is throwing MMA experts up on the big screen and cooking up some bets using all the knowledge. Appreciate you, bro. Hey, let's go, Jesse Wilson. W, my boy. Ofli and Yi going to be a good-ass fight. Yi's footwork, speed, and slickness on the feet going to be too much for Ofli, though. I think so, too, Swerve. I think so, too. I think Yizha could get to him with the KO, but chat really likes that over 2.5. Sipping on some DC, living the motherfucking dream, Cody Marmon. You know what it is. You know what it is, bro. Ain't no better way. Sip on some motherfucking DC. Enjoy yourself, all right? And do it right. Enjoy yourself and do it right. I like a good Diet Coke. I had some coffee. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like a motherfucking savage. A motherfucking savage J up in here. Are you streaming during the face-off since 2:30 a.m. on Pacific time? My boy, I am not going to be streaming during the ceremonials, but I will be doing the video for the ceremonials, of course. I'll react to everything. I'll have it all up tomorrow afternoon. Proper weigh-in recap show. You know what I'm saying? Finney doesn't eat honey. He chews on the bees. That's fucking funny as shit, dude. You're right, though. He doesn't. Standing by the fire. Yo, I should have known Justin Gaethje was going to win when he walks out to fucking Garth Brooks, man. The actual weigh-ins do start in 10 minutes, yeah. Your boy wants to get a good night's sleep. I'd rather not be up till 6 a.m. and then feel like shit all Friday, you know? I was like, you know what? Smartest strat. Get some sleep. Do it when I get up in the morning. Do it when I get up in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I won't wake up late, though. I'll make sure I get up on time, record, get the video in, do lunchtime live. I might post the video after lunchtime live to build anticipation. Be like, listen, guys, it's coming. It's coming. We'll see how I do it. Excuse me. Yeah, they threw the time way off for this one because when they're in Aus, they always have weird ass times of doing these weigh-ins because they want to do like a ceremonial showcase for the locals, but the fight card is not on local time. Only thing I pray for is me not to wake up to some BS like Ruffy missed weight and Fiziev declined the fight. Oh my god, I hope not. Please, main card stay intact. I hope nobody collapses at the fucking weigh-ins, Omni King. My god. Ty legit like a middleweight standing beside Taliesin. That was insane. Dude, I think Talison's going to get his ass tomorrow. How crazy is it that Brian Ortega pulled out, though? What the? He don't want to fight anymore, bro. I don't think Brian Ortega should fight. Tom Nolan stepping up is badass, dude. Nolan looking to break into the top now. Respect on Tom Nolan, that gangster. Fight started Sydney. 6 a.m., bro. It's so crazy. Bump, 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 bump. Yeah, bro. They got you at 6 a.m., 7 a.m. card in Aus, bro. That's how they do it. Tom Nolan's manager said it's fake news. Damn it. I hope that's real news. Ortega wants 155 and the UFC won't let him. They should definitely let him. They should definitely let him. They're fumbling the bag, not letting them. Listen, chat, over 2.5. Bingo bongo. It's in. Over 2.5 is the call for the fucking community on this one here as we continue to move up the card. Oh, yeah, we got a good one. We got a real good one. Yeah, I went to a UFC event when I was young, boy. Young boy J. UFC. Verdum versus Brown. I saw Habib fight live, dog, versus RDA. I saw Cowboy Cerrone versus Edson Barboza live, man. And I saw Verdum versus Brown 1. It was cool going to that event. I go to the event. Some guy's like, yo, where you sitting? I'm like, what? Why are you asking? He's like, oh, yeah, we're leaving, man. Here's our tickets. I'm like, what? I got to sit in the first section, bro. It's fantastic. Level, not on the floor, but level 1. Not all the way up in the bleachers. And I was like, this guy's fucking cool. Guy was cool as shit, bro. I wonder who he was. I wonder whose coach he was. Like, he definitely, whose boy he was. Like, you know? I don't know. I never knew. I never got to find out who he was, but dope ass dude. Whoever that guy is, you're fucking cool. I was really happy about that, bro. His whole crew gave me and my fucking parents tickets. You know who I sat next to at that event? You guys won't believe me, bro. It was fucking, I don't know, some heavyweight, right? And then beyond in the front, one of his friends, Marlon Moraes. I did not say nothing to him. And I met Seth Petrozelli. There was fucking what was it, Ben Saunders sitting in the front. There's a lot of fighters all around. I was like, holy shit, look at these guys. Meeting Seth Petrozelli was really fucking cool, though. He was real friendly. That was a cool event, bro. That was a cool event. Good throwback. All right, let's keep going. Jonathan Micallef versus Oban Elliott. I'm predicting Oban Elliott as a lock. Oban Elliott underdog lock. I think Oban Elliott can do damage with strikes. I think he's going to be able to get some big shots through. I think he's going to be able to beat Jonathan Micallef and get to the target more accurately. I don't think Micallef's going to have the power to back him up. I think we could see Oban Elliott get in the pocket, hurt him, close distance on him, maybe even take down Micallef. I think Oban Elliott's getting back on track here. I don't believe that Micallef is taking out Oban. Oban's a former Savage dog lock. And he's back again as a Savage dog lock. And I got faith that Oban Elliott's going to pull it through. I really do. I think he's quicker than Micallef. I think he's cleaner than Micallef. I think he's more dangerous than Micallef. You understand? And I think Oban Elliott as an underdog is real live to go out and win this fight. I feel it's right. Back on business, Oban. Exactly, Mr. KO. It's back on business, Oban Elliott. He's back on business, handling it, going out, winning the shit. I'm going Oban Elliott, chat. Cheers to the Oban Elliott faith. Let's fucking go. Oban Elliott. There's only one Oban Elliott. Oban has a stinging right hand. This is an open stance fight, orthodox southpaw. Oban steps outside Micallef's leg and plants a right hand through his nose. I trust in Oban. Let's go, Swerve. Fuck yeah. I'm happy to hear. The gang's got my back. Oban does have good body kicks. Agreed. You're still leaning Jay Micallef. I can see Oban grinding out. Listen, if you're on the other side, respect. Good luck against me, bro. But I'm telling you, I got an underdog. I'm not losing locks back to back, bro. It doesn't happen. It hasn't happened in a while. I'm back on business, Jay, in a big motherfucking way. And I'm going underdog lock. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you right now. We're dancing. We're dancing. Come fight. I'm going to be like sitting here like this. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm back on business, Jay. With a W at 325, baby. Micallef ain't got it for Oban. No, no, no. He's going down, man. One of my words for Micallef is that he spams body kicks, and a really common counter to body kick is timing a straight right down the middle. Oban Elliott's a live dog. Fuck yeah. And Oban's got a heavy right hand. And Micallef's been knocked out on the regional scene. Micallef's win over Juice didn't age well. Bana, we're going Oban. All right, I'm going to lay out some Oban parlays right now, just in case, so it's not the parlay buster of the week. Respect Fresh today. I believe in Oban. Oban Elliott. I feel like, bro, fuck anything else. Just give me the Oban Elliott money line. You know? Fuck anything else. I'm going Oban Elliott money line. That's it. That's the lock for me on this card. It's plus 110. I think that he's going to get it done. Now, if you want to be a motherfucking savage, Elliott by KO is plus 800. Micallef's been knocked out before. It's a southpaw versus orthodox fight. Swerve said it in chat. That's straight right, even if it's a little wide right, on the chin. How's Micallef going to handle it? What happens? Elliott by KO at 8-1 odds. Plus 800, I think it's live. Even Oban clearly lost to Salkilld Ko. He was still in there till the end, always scrambling, never succumb into position to get his ass beat. Salkilld Ko chins Jonathan Micallef. So if you want I would predict Salkilld Ko KO over Micallef. He handled Oban, but Ko's a different fucking animal, dude. Ko's about to starch Jacoby Smith, bro, and expose him. Elliott by KO 8-1. You a menace to society? Elliott by KO 8-1. Now, it's PropAholics, so we got to do some props. I know I'm seeing chat. 49% of you guys are on Micallef. So if you're on Micallef, do me a favor. What is your favorite prop? What is your favorite Micallef prop? Tell me how you like Micallef to win if you're on the other side, because I want to give you a chance. Oban 43.5, Micallef 35.5. I'm going to say Oban could hit the over if it goes longer. But if he gets to him, he knocks him out, it's live to not hit. Depends on that Micallef chin. You like Micallef decision? Combate Boricua. Puerto Rico, Boricua in the chat. All right, bro. I got you, my dog. Micallef KO on the other side? Or Micallef decision, rather, on the other side? Okay. Spanish MMA podcast here. Big fan. Hey, Combate Boricua MMA podcast. W, bro. Shout out to the Spanish pod, bro. Let me see your channel, bro. You got a Spanish pod? Let me check it out. Thanks for the inspiration. You're a fucking gem. Let's see what's up, man. You're making it happen. You're just starting out. We got some new picks. Okay. You started up at 324. Listen, bro, keep doing it. Don't quit on yourself. Keep fucking hustling. Keep making it happen and deliver it to people, man. Absolute W, bro. Grow that Spanish market. Good luck, my friend. Absolute W. Good luck, bro. Problem is, coming off a loss, Oban might play it safe and not chase the finish. Fight like how Sugar just did. Pretty safe. Trying to secure a decision win. Not a crazy take at all. That's why money line, A side. The knockout prop is more for, the fun side. So you guys like Elliott KO, Micallef decision, Elliott decision. Anything else? Do you guys want me to put an over 2.5? What do you want? What do you guys want from me, man? I need one more. I like the money line. Like if you told me, yo, bro, I want to bet this fight, what am I doing? Give me money line all day. Elliott, straight down the center, you'll win. Straight down the center, you're a winner. What are we thinking? Over 1.5? Brother, minus 410, Juan Diego Lebet. Minus 410, my boy. You can't do shit with a minus 410, homie. You can't do shit with it, bro. I'm sorry. You like Micallef sub or decision? Interesting. You want me to put a Micallef sub? Plus 550? Okay. Okay. I got it. I got the slate. I got the slate for the people. Elliott slightly wins. Also, guys, if you're enjoying the show, hit the likes. The most in-depth and most interactive, I'm talking like I'm fucking French. The most in-depth and most interactive show, period, in the MMA space, but specifically for prop betting across sport. Fuck just MMA, across sport. So make sure you guys smash the likes for PropAholics. Show some love. Support the show, man. We need more live viewers. I hope that eventually we can get this show to have 1,000 live viewers. Of course, not overnight, but with time. I think we're, really building up a savage product here. So smash the like, show some love, and I hope you guys are enjoying this week's PropAholics episode. I'm enjoying it. It's a great time, It's a vibe and a half, Jay. It is. Dunna, dunna, dunna. Dunna, dunna, dunna. W. Jason Wallace, thank you for the $2. AJ the Don, we appreciate you. Hey, thank you. The fucking donut train's running up in here. Thank you for the $2. I appreciate you. Okay. Thank you guys for tuning in. Absolute W. Greetings, cheers, and all love. Thank you, Jason Wallace. Ignacio just posted on his story taking UFC and Sean Shelby asking to fight Moicano. Dude. Yeah, that'd be cool. Ziam, Manuel, or Ignacio, any of the three. Low-key Ziam should get it, though. I feel like Ziam should get his crack. Who am I rooting for in the Super Bowl? I mean, I'm going to go for the Patriots, man. I was born in Massachusetts. I'll pick the Patriots. But I don't know. It's not a real prediction. Hey, W Mystic KO, my boy. Thank you for $1.99. And thank you for keeping this donut. Helping support the boy nicely. You know what I'm saying? It's good shit. Helping me make this shit possible for you guys. I love to see it. Thank you guys a lot. Thank you guys a lot. All love, guys. All love. All love. Absolute gems to society, bro. Absolute motherfucking gems to society. AJ may not have 1,000 viewers, but I promise you have 150 right now that absolutely fuck with you heavy. Big love. Hey, W. So if you know what they say, bro, better to have 150 hardcore than 1,000 that don't give a fuck. So absolutely true, Swerve. Walking W's in chat. I appreciate that a lot, man. Fuck yeah. The cult savage following is unmatched, dude. Unmatched. Wow. I'm looking at the props. There's already a wide margin. You know why I love StreamYard during PropAholics? It's really easy for me to create graphics and do the show. Whereas using OBS Studio, it is like way harder. It's like damn near impossible. Like too many programs at once, bro. So I like StreamYard a lot for that. Simply just that alone is why I really enjoy StreamYard for this show. And that's why I was like, you know what? I'm going to try it this week. Because last week I tried to do it with the notepad on screen. And I just didn't like the look nearly as much. Real shit, bro. UFC's gonna get even bigger with all these bet promos. AJ's page gonna blow up this year. Watch, fuck yeah, dude. 70K coming, bro. 70K J on the fucking way. We're close to 60K too, man. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. If you're watching for the first time, welcome to the show. Hit the subscribe button. We could always use ya. Yo, just like Oban KO, Billy Elekana sub, Fiziev decision, Teixeira KO. 98-1 odds. You're a menace to society. Holy shit. 98-1 is crazy. It's not that crazy of outcomes, though. Yeah, it's really possible. So I wish you nothing but luck, bro. W fresh today. Absolute savage W. More than a savage W. Hell yeah, bro. You're looking for, magic on a fucking Saturday night. Elliott decision. Hey. Elliott decision, bro. Real shit. All those casual fans tuning into the new Paramount cards gonna want to start putting a little cash on these fights. Only a matter of time till they find Goche. Fuck yeah, Swerve. That's the truth, man. You're right. This is the home for the hardcore truth of the game. You know, you can be a casual and enjoy the channel, but you'll become a hardcore. I turn the fans into hardcores. If you don't come into the channel a hardcore, you're going to be one as soon as you start watching everything, and you keep it locked in. Like even today's video, right? I'm not just bullshitting terms and making it a joke. It's in depth with what's happening in the fight or what could happen in the fight, specifically with the 5 reasons why on both sides. So I agree, bro. Good shit's coming. And it gets better every fucking day. That's literally how I became a fiend. 2021 AJ Viz. Juan Diego Lebet, you are an OG of OGs turned into a hardcore. Fuck yeah, bro. In Jersey Girl, you turned me into a hardcore fan. Valid. Jersey Girl knows. Jersey Girl used to like casually watch a little. But then I'm like, yo, I want to talk to you about the car. Let me talk to you about it before I do a video. And we start going. She's like, oh shit. Next thing you know, she's fucking into the UFC, actually watching the full card. So yeah, W Jersey Girl. Fuck yeah. I'm happy I turned you into a hardcore. They're going to come for the picks and stay for the personality and vibes. Hell yeah, Swerve. Hell yeah. And listen, Swerve, I've been dropping more concept ideas for the videos than ever before. I know you're one of the people that pushed me to do it too during the off week. So I'm happy I've brought the thunder. Listen, guys, the winner of the prop poll is Elliott decision. The money line is awesome. It's a very winnable fight for him. He's the underdog lock this card, and I feel really good about this week's lock. I do. I really do. Jersey Girl going to start teaching AJ stuff. Hey, I get the early picks, big fan. Thank you, Jersey Girl. Jersey Girl, you're a fan too. That means a lot. I'm glad you're a big fan. All right, real Torrez Finney. We're almost there. I know you can't wait for the Torrez Finney fight. You're driving me fucking nuts about it. It's up next. Let me throw the poll up. You might go to for breakdowns, weigh and recap. Hey, W round by round. Absolute W. Absolute walking W. All right. The what to fuck video, 5 reasons vid, Paramount car reaction plus car builder, Pipe Frizz reaction, all hit likes crazy. So my favorite cons for hey, thank you, Swerve. I appreciate you, my boy. All right. Up next, we finally got to it. We have Jacob Malkoun versus Torrez Finney. It's close. It's close. Torrez Finney is a little cinder block of muscle. That's the God honest truth. On the opposite side, we got Malkoun, more seasoned with UFC experience. Granted, same amount of pro fights. Malkoun's solid, bro. His hands are okay. His wrestling's pretty decent. He's fought some solid competition. He gave Brendan Allen a run for his money. Torrez Finney, I don't know how UFC level he is. I mean, absolute smother fest against Valentine. He really is just like a pressure forward, hold, tie up, awkwardness. Like, does Malkoun just get bodied in wrestling? I feel like no. I feel like he doesn't. You know? I feel like Torrez Finney gets forced into some wild striking exchanges. I feel like Malkoun's just sharper. AJ, from hearing me talk and seeing what I say, you know I like technical breakdowns and evidence. Everything I see from these two tells me Malkoun's an easy pick, but for some reason, Torrez just has plot armor, and I can see a world where he somehow pulls it off. It's just a weird feeling. Nah, it's valid, Swerve. Sometimes you got to just go plot armor bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? And that somehow works in this game. The truth is with Jacob Malkoun is he's got a layoff and he had a bulging disc in his back. When he's on one, he can mix it up pretty well. The wrestling is there. The grappling is in it. The boxing is live. Mentality is simple with this fight. I would not go out and bet heavy on either. I'm more just fading the Torrez Finney bet than I'm going out and saying bet Jacob Malkoun. He's giving you DDP vibe for some reason. It doesn't make sense, but he'll just win. Bro, he might be like, you know, the fucking thick boy, I don't know, mini Green Mile looking, mini Debo, Torrez Finney, just able to relentlessly pressure Malkoun and lay and pray. I think if Malkoun can stop some takedowns, get the hands moving a bit, I feel like he could touch, you know? He did beat Cam too, but Malkoun's a lot better, I think, wrestling-wise than Cam, but he's not as good at striking. It's one of those fucking fights, man. Can you smell what Torrez is cooking? Finney by age, maybe, but Malkoun's only 30, bro. It's tricky, bro. This is one of those fights, man. He hasn't fought in a year and 9 months, bro. He gave Brendan Allen a good fight. Torrez Finney laying praying on Robert Valentine can't finish. Like, bro, Malkoun going to a competitive 2010 with Brendan Allen and Torrez going to split decision with fucking Valentine. It should be so obvious, but for some reason it's like not because of Torrez Finney. Torrez Finney, bro, you're right. It's the plot armor shit. He's not human, I don't think. Malkoun 29 Finney. I'd say the over in strikes. Fuck, dude. I don't even like either. Did I see the Hamzat scuffle? I didn't, bro. Shit. Who's Finchmeister picking? Is he going Torrez or is he going Malkoun? I feel like 30s where you slow down with injury, bro, but 30s just hitting your prime in fighting. Finney is the chat's pick. Wow. A lot of love for Torrez Finney, man. But I also will say the side of Jacob Malkoun, the casuals don't know at all. Malkoun has no hype at all. He's the opposite of hype. He has negative hype. But his actual skills, he's not bad. He's not great either. But he's a grappling specialist who's 3-0 as a pro boxer. I feel like it could be like a sloppy fight that he can win. I feel like casuals start to know Torrez Finney, bro. Hey, Paku said Malkoun's mopping him, bro. I'm going Malkoun to win. How does he win, though, Paku? Tell me how. What is the prop? Guys, give me some props here. Fight goes over 2.5 rounds, minus 185. It's a Torrez Finney fight. Torrez Finney ground and pounds him, just beats the shit out of him. Wow. Finney might be different, Felipe. Yeah. You like Malkoun decision? What about Malkoun third round or decision? Let's see. Plus 140. I like that. Round 3 or decision, Malkoun. Torrez gasses. Malkoun starts getting some punches off. Pop, pop. Mixes some things up a little bit. Stiff jab. Malkoun likes that jab. Yeah, it was a bulging disc, bro. I know. Listen, but the thing is, he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu, bro. He's like full-time BJJ too, like as a like gi jiu-jitsu too. Like in Aus, they love that gi, bro. Bro, with me and Mike Finch, bro. If little bro did a show, he doesn't realize he would blow up. He doesn't want to, bro. He's shy. He doesn't want to. What else are we doing, guys? Give me some more. Give me some more. What are we thinking? Although Valentin is dog shit, I think his physicality is tough to deal with. If he built like Torrez, Malkoun is a lot more manageable for someone like Torrez. Maybe. Maybe. I feel like Malkoun's just so much better. Like he would destroy Valentin. You guys like a Finney decision, I'm assuming, at plus 250. All right, let's see. Do we have some takedown stats available? No, I don't see them yet. Fuck. That's annoying. I mean, is Valentin decent, though? Over 2.5. I have over 2.5 Malkoun round 3 decision, and I have Finney decision so far. Dude, I know. Kayla's surgery up front looked crazy, bro. You're right. Over 2.5 takedowns for Finney. What's the line on that? You know what? I'm riding Malkoun all the way, but this is the moment. If Torrez proves me wrong this time, I'll be a believer and really consider him for future fights. Swerve, we do think alike because that's my exact mentality. If he wins this one, all right, I'm going to start taking him serious. Hey, W Glass House, my boy, go crazy on the like button for the boy. I hate to say this, but Torrez gets a decision. Respect on the call, Glass House. Thank you for $19.99. Generous dono. That's actually the biggest singular dono of the day so far. Uno train is fucking moving. W Glass House Aquatics. Thank you for the love, man. I appreciate you supporting me, dude. Fuck yeah, bro. We're at 97 likes too. That's fantastic. W Glass House. Thank you, my boy. Thank you, my boy. I know Finney beat Cam Rowston. I know. I didn't forget. This is the test to tell me whether or not he'll be anything. I'm with it, Swerve. Yes. Over 2.5 takedowns. What's the line, Shello? Is there a line available you guys can tell me for that? And I'll put it in the prop lineup because that's where I'm at. I got over 2.5 available. Finney decision. Malkoun round 3 decision. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? What else are we thinking? Where's the magic? What is the next call? What is the next call for the boy? Do it for me. What is the move, Jay? Malkoun, 20% takedown defense, over 2.5 takedowns, Finney. What's the line for over 2.5 takedowns, Mean Dean? I don't see odds. You hope Ruffy bounces back? I think he will. We'll get to that fight soon, my boy. Finney TKO. Listen, I might just have to run it with 3 props if y'all can't get me that line. I need the Finney over 2.5 takedown line. I don't see it in front of me. Nothing. I'm not seeing it. Fucking hell, bro. Where is it available, bro? Maybe it's not available in most spots. That's why it's not easy to find. If that's the case, it is what it is. I do one by hand, Captain and Coke. Bunum, bunum, bunum. Hey, if you find it, Void, tell me, bro. That'll help a lot. By the way, AJ, so far, Ruffy, Fiziev, Volk, Lopes, and Hooker may wait. Main event feature fights official. Fuck yeah. They're on point, bro. Torrez, Finney, and chat's not playing around. He said he's got no chance. You have to get into the betting. Bro, if you do it intelligently, not going too crazy, I mean, being on the upside definitely, if emotions can be separated from it, right? I think it's more possible than people think. But if you have a hard time like separating the emotion, you're down for a night, like losses happen. You're just gonna have to accept the L. But if you're like, no, I need to win every night, then you end up going down in the hole. And then that's where guys really start the addiction side. Simply not out yet. Thank you for that, Void. I appreciate you a lot, buddy. Thank you, man. Okay. I'll throw a Finney KO just for the memes because somebody said Finney by KO and plus 500. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Poll is up. Get your votes up. Get your votes up, man. Finney by KO's your vote. Bro, it's a great line for you. Plus 500. Crazy wide line. What's up, casual degenerate? Chilling, my boy. Feeling good. Having a good stream. Hanging out with the beautiful people in chat. Let's not get addicted, boys. Let's make some money. That's the main goal. Fuck yeah, Compliment. You like over 2.5 or Jacob KO? We'll see. We'll see. Poll's real close right now, so I got to let it run for a little bit. But vote it up, chat. Vote it up, and let's see what the people officially decide, man. Malkoun round 3 decision. I think it makes a lot of sense. BSD, Salkilld, and Oban just made Oban, Elliott. Oban, Elliott. Oban, Elliott. W. Oban. Finney by decision is leading the way. Finney by decision is leading the way. I'll leave the poll up for another minute. You guys can get some final votes in. The weigh-ins are early exactly because they're in Aus, bro. They always do it weird like this. When in Australia, right? That's just how they do it. Let's see. Let's see what wins. Finney by decision is in the lead. 30 seconds left on the poll. Chat is updating me with the weigh-ins so far. I'm focused on the show. Scale guy struggling at weigh-ins as always. 15 seconds in the poll. 3, 2, 1. And the poll winner is the cult pick. The cult pick. The card starts at 5 p.m. Eastern time. It's a normal start time for the card. It's just they're in Australia, so they do the weigh-ins extra early. How it goes, man. How it goes over in Australia, man. All right. So let's get the graphic ready to go. Finney is so bad. Another day at the dock. Thank you for $2, bro. They'll say in chat, you got no love for Torrez Finney? Ain't no love for Torrez Finney. You don't got any love for the man with plot armor. The chat's decided he's going to win a decision at plus 250. Let's see what happens. Yeah, ain't no love for Torrez, Finney. You got no love for his plot. The chat's decided he's gonna win it. Good luck if you're betting down the Finney side. Yeah. Good luck though, chat. For real, for real. DDP did have plot armor. And listen, it worked pretty well for him outside of Hamza. AJ, UFC 325, the musical. Can you imagine I started doing musical predictions? Oh my God. That'd be funny as fuck. UFC 325, the musical. Torrez Finney coming in with his plot armor. Looking to take Malkoun down and lay and pray on him. But thankfully, we got Oban Elliott, who probably lands a big right hand. Delivers us a knockout of Micallef, yeah. And Billy Elekana, he's gonna take Junior Tafa down and choke him out. Tai Tuivasa, no longer a drunk. Coming in at 266, hoping to land the big punch. Next on the opportunity should have you singing the music in the background. Oh, shit. Parlay ban list. I'm not going to say anybody's never 100% banned, you know? Finney by Lucas Tracy, Smudge Grappling. Thank you for the 2 another day at the dock. How much do I bet on UFC? Depends on the card, bro. Could be, just a couple hundred, sometimes a little extra hundreds. Try to keep it on the conservative side. I try to eliminate emotion, bro. When I was a young MMA YouTuber, I was very emotional. And, I had Raul Rosas at one point as a terrible call. I really changed up since then. And I started to understand the game more. Ain't no love in the heart of town. Yeah. There we go, chat. You got what you wanted. Torrez Finney in chat freaking out right now. All right, Torrez Finney. I see you in chat. Yeah, you can go online through, the Bitcoin, but they also have Hard Rock Bet. It's just Hard Rock Bet because they know they're like the monopoly bookie in Florida. They kind of, screw you on odds a little bit for the most part. Ain't no love for Torrez Finney. No, there is a lot of love for him. Yeah, it is, bro. Through Hard Rock, it is. Or you just go online. But yeah, they do. It's a fucking monopoly, bro. It's all a scam of how they do it. Next fight on the card, Cam Rowston, Cody Brundage. If Cam Rowston doesn't knock Cody Brundage out or submit Cody Brundage, if he doesn't win, I'll be shocked. I think Cam Rowston should style on him, dude. Should be easy money. I think Rowston should beat his ass. I think Rowston should be live to finish him for sure. Inside distance is minus 210. It's not even good. Knockout Rowston plus 165. Submission plus 110 or plus 210, excuse me. Rowston to win in rounds 1 or 2. Minus 135. AJ, what are the odds for some Brundage Rowston fight to have some weird controversy? If there's any back of the head shots, it's a no contest. That's the God honest truth. It's a no contest and a half. Bono. Rowston on your 16 leg parlay. Oh shit. Hey, Juan Diego Lebed, thank you for $10. Tuning out. I'll catch the rest of this tomorrow. Like and subscribe, fiends. I'm JD, by the way. Goat J.A. JD. I'll call you Juan Diego Lebed always, bro. JD Savage Mode. Thank you for Oh no, you animal. Oh no, my boy. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you very much, man. Have a good night's rest, dude. We'll miss you, but we'll see you tomorrow. I know it's a late show, bro. We're going long. We're going long. We're going long, Jay. We're going long, Jay, up in here. All right. So I think Rowston wins inside distance, but the odds are terrible because it's plus 210 or minus 210. If it was plus 210, I'd be all over it. All right. Yo, it's the Big J talking shit like crazy. Yeah, man. Rowston round 1 or 2 minus 135. Yes. What else do we got, bro? What else do we got? What the fuck else do I got up in here? What else do I got? What else do I got? Show me what you got. Dude, inside distance is good, but it's minus 210. Do you guys want me to put inside distance on your lineup option? Do you guys want me to do it? I will if you want me to. It's just, I recognize you can't make shit for money on it. You know what I'm saying? Unless you throw heavy at it. Do you want me to put inside distance? You guys let me know in chat. Obviously, Rowston to win is everybody's pick. A Brundage victory would be downright shocking for me and everybody watching. We'd all be freaked out by it. I think it's incredibly unlikely that he wins the fight. So what are we thinking? You have inside distance with BSD and Elekana? I think it's live. I'd be shocked if it's a decision, bro. I'm going to say over and strikes for Cam. Brundage could be under. Depends if he gets lucky. You find it better to mix it up a little on a parlay that's been profitable for me lately? It's a good strategy, a little two-leg action. Listen, I'll put Rowston ITD for the conservative savages. Minus 210. There we go. Okay. Let's keep it moving. Let's go. Let's go. Everything is Rowston, bro. I'm not giving Brundage a chance. Decision, no action, juice trades is a good idea. I think that's good. Both are very live. But yeah, I think Rowston stops him. But get your votes up in the poll. Let's see. Let's see what the chat decides on this one. I'm very curious to see the, direction you guys go down. Ba-dum. Cam Rowston makes it look easy. He's a fucking bum, lad. He's a fucking bum. Cody Brundage is a scrapper. Don't get it twisted. Respect on the dog grit, but he's not it. You know what I'm saying? Respect on the dog grit, but he's not it. That's the way I put it. Cam first round finish, if you're feeling like a savage. First round win for Cam Rowston, plus 180. Not even that good. But yeah, that's the first round finish call. If you think he stops him around 1. Wow, Rowston KO is way ahead. Not even close. Not even a competition, man. The chat's like, it's a joke. It's a fucking joke to me, man. Okay. You guys think it's a joke? I respect your wishes. Listen, it's one-way traffic. Does it go over 1.5? You're relying on Brundage durability. I don't think that's a great idea. I think this one should be pretty easy to read, and I think Cam Rowston pretty live to go out and fuck him up. Rowston by KO is the community call. The line 4 sits at plus 165. Obviously, inside distance was there too, but the reason people didn't go after it is because it's, lacking of value if you're looking for like a prop bet. At the end of the day, submission plus 210. Could he club and sub him? Absolutely. Rowston very live to finish, round 1 or 2 finish, which I do believe, minus 135. That makes a ton of sense to me. That makes a shitload of sense to me. That seems incredibly probable that it goes that way. Cam is really good. Been following him for a long time. I like his potential. Should demolish Cody. Complete agreement. Complete agreement, bro. Destructive. MMA Guru Patty impression is on point. Yeah, his impressions are goated, man. Like, Guru's impressions are crazy, dude. He could have been an impressionist if not for doing all this MMA content. You would have been doing a YouTube impression channel or some shit. Weigh-ins are so early because they're in Australia, and for the Australian time zone, they are planning on doing it earlier and having, the fans in attendance for the ceremonials at a more prime time. Nobody's going to wake up and go to a 5 a.m. weigh-in for the ceremonials. You see what I'm saying? That's why. No intricate, crazy reason why. That's why. So, yeah. There's your answer, my boy. All right. Let's keep on moving up the motherfucking card, bro. Yeah, man, we're going to keep moving up in here. We're going to keep making it happen, y'all. Holy shit. I got a cough bad. Yeah, it should be Rowston all day. He's a confident pick for all of us. Up next, Junior Tafa, Billy Elekana. Bro, Billy Elekana should take him down and maul him. Billy Elekana is a way better grappler than him. He's not a bad striker either, but a clear advantage in wrestling and grappling. Tafa's striking, I think, is vastly overrated too. Like, he's got some hands on him. Don't get it twisted. He can slug some heavy fists, but it's not like Tafa's an elite striker with a trash ground game. He's a decent striker with a trash ground game. And I don't think Elekana is a dead man walking on the feet here. 265.5 for Tuivasa. How did he look on the scale? He just fucking made weight. Holy shit. Elekana decision plus 450. Control-based decision, lay and pray. I hope not, but you're not crazy for calling it, though. I'm going to look towards the odds, and let's see what we can come up with here for this fight. All right, so looking towards the prop betting line. I respect that he made weight. Regardless of the outcome, happy ties on point. Women's heavyweight division in the UFC will be awful. Will be awful. He looks the flattest or the fattest you've ever seen? He looks worse than ever? Not surprised, motherfuckers. Elekana decision at plus 450. Elekana submission at plus. Where is it? What the fuck? Plus 160. There we go. Oh, shout out to the boy Glass House Aquatics for keeping that fucking dono train running. I just realized I didn't have the graphic up. What the hell am I doing? Oh my God. Sorry, guys. Tafa Elekana time. Elekana all day should dominate. Thank you for $4.99 Glass House Aquatics. I think the Rowston subline is a good play. Brundage will wrestle into a sub before getting caught on the feet. I think it's live, and I can see him panic shooting and getting caught in something, or a big shot landing for the side of Brundage and then into, or rather from Rowston and then into a sub. Yeah, I don't think sub is crazy at all. I'm with you, bro. Glass House Aquatics. Thank you for getting me my boy. Thank you, bro. You've been generous as hell tonight. I appreciate you, bruh. W to the donos in chat, man. You guys are fantastic. I appreciate it. Listen, Elekana decision, Elekana sub. I know there's somebody that is picking the side of Tafa that wants a KO. What do you guys think? Elekana submission, Elekana decision. What else are we thinking? I'm going to say Elekana over 24.5 is live, but he has been pretty low output before. Tafa's stand-up is so fucking overrated. You're right, dude. It's not even that good. It's good, but it's not that good. Billy Elekana should dominate here. Should not be close, my brother. I think it's a one-way traffic fight. Elekana sub makes it look easy. I think so too. KO's plus 250. Inside distance is minus 150. I'll put a Tafa KO, but I would not bet it with a fucking, anything. You going Tafa KO? Billy's the better fighter, though. You got bull. You going Tafa KO just off bulls? Why? You want under 1.5 at plus 122 or over 1.5 at minus 142? Sub round 2 at plus 600. Elekana wins round 2 plus 300. Elekana sub round 2. I'm seeing plus 525. Huh. I'm thinking here. I mean, obviously the one I like most is Elekana by sub. Billy by decision at plus 450. You're right. If he just controls position. Elekana is 88% of the chat pick. All right. So it's not close. The chat is confident Elekana is going out and showing out. And I don't think, I don't think this dude is the guy to fucking beat him. Let me fucking tell you that. I don't see it. All right, there we go. All right. Tafa 20? Fuck, dude. That's tough, man. I say under. I think he's going to be on his back. I think he'll be not landing anything significant. Yeah, Billy's going to grapple, dude. He's not going to pull a Patty Pimblett on our asses. Trust. Elekana is not going to Patty Pimblett this shit. He's going to grapple. Don't worry. I promise, bro. If he doesn't grapple, he's paid off by somebody in Australia not to grapple, bro. I swear. That's the only thing that would make sense is he's paid. Somebody in Australia is like, hey, we'll give you $100,000. Don't grapple here. And then he's like, okay, fuck it. I'll take $100,000. But outside of that, my boy, I don't think so. I don't think so. Billy by sub should show out. Hey, chat, we're at 107 likes. Let's get 110 likes up in here before the main card. 110 likes for the Big J before the motherfucking main card is the way to make it happen. You see what I'm saying? We get the likes moving. We get into the main card. Things are bigger. Things are more exciting, you know? There's something in the air tonight. I call it magic on the PropAholics show. Oh. Elekana by sub is the call of the community. And I think it's going to happen, baby. Don't you see it? Don't you see it? Don't you see it? Yeah. Yeah, man, I see the line with ya. Big J, I'm on the same side, yeah. It makes too much sense, man. Tafa can't do nothing. 200 likes? Listen, let's get 200 likes. Thank you guys for the 113 motherfucking likes, man. Elekana by sub is the call. Now, we are closing in on the main card, but I don't want to just jump to the main card, you know? I want to get loose for the main card. We got 5 fights left, all right? 5 easy, breezy, and beautiful picks, all right? Some cover girl ad shit. Elekana by sub to close this one out. All right. We're going to stand up for this shit. All right. We're going to get some fucking music going, man. First drum roll, please. All right. Listen, Big J has been working on his motherfucking diet. Okay. He's been losing some pounds. Yeah. Not eating like garbage anymore. Getting back in lean shape. Down 10 pounds in a month. Not bad. I was chubby, bro. I was 208 pounds. You guys understand how fucking thick that is? My God. 208 for me. I was as heavy as I've ever been in my life. The night of Christmas, I was eating so bad. I was 216. Now, 198 and still feeling good. So I owe you guys a savage shadow box. Let's see if there's a vibe. Oh, we're keeping it classy. You understand? Let's see what else we got. Anything better? There's got to be something better. No. Let's see what else we got. Come on. I like this one. Shadow box time for the people watching, man. The shirt's going back on, though. I'm keeping it classy for the show. Little main car warm up here. Here we go. Little main car warm up, man. Back on business, Jay. Hope you guys have been well, man. Why, bro? Keep touching his hat so it doesn't fly off. So it doesn't go crazy. 5'9", bro. 5'9". Shadow box Jay bringing thunder. Had to bring one out tonight. I got plot armor. Thanks, Fresh, today. Mystic KO. Thank you for 199, my boy. I appreciate you, bro. Putting in work. Lean J. Thank you, brother. This beat is the craziest elevator music I ever heard. It works, dude. It works. It's the money fucking side. I love it, bro. Thank you for 199. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, chat. W chat. Woo! I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. It sounds like the Tim Welch intro with the tunes. That's funny as fuck. I love this community, man. You're killing it. 60K income. Hey, W Juice Trades. Yes, we're on the way. We're on the way. We're on the way. It's coming soon. Sooner rather than later, bro. All right. First fight of the night. It should be a breeze through. This shouldn't take more than 3 minutes. You should add the left uppercut to your bag. I'll add it in next shadow box. Bro, I'll be honest, man. Sometimes the hat feels like it's going to fly off, and I just don't want to reveal my hair just yet. You know? Doom, 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 doom. Bump, 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 bump. But listen, I'm just feeling better, bro. Dude, I was 208. I felt like really, this is the first time in a long time I really felt out of shape. Like chunky. Obrigado. Obrigado. Juice Trades. Thank you for $9.99, you gem to society. I appreciate you, my boy. I appreciate you. Thank you, bro. Nothing's wrong with the hair, but I got to keep the hype going. I got to keep the hype going of what if. Last match was supposed to have the dono with it. Hey, well, you know what, bro? Love this community, man. You're killing it. Thank you, Juice Trades. 60K on the way, bro. Thank you for the love and support, my guy. I appreciate you, buddy. Real ones have seen the hair leak. True. True. The leak. The leak, bro. The fucking leak, man. You're right. There is the leak. All right. Let's jump to the main card. Quillen Salkilld, Jamie Mullarkey. I'm saying Salkilld inside distance. Salkilld KO. If it's close, I'll be freaked out. I don't think anything about this fight should be remotely competitive. I don't think so. Yeah, this shouldn't be a close fight. This shouldn't be it. At minus 950, you can't moneyline Salkilld. Salkilld by knockout is minus 140. I heard somebody saying something interesting, bro. It's going to go distance, man. They're going to kill the knockout props that everybody's doing. Well, if you're feeling that, plus 600. Mullarkey's defense is a disgrace. Yes. Mullarkey is defensively inept, bro. Salkilld KO round 1 is plus 165. Okay. What else we got? Dude, there's nothing. Under 1.5 minus 150. There we go. I got some props for you guys. Woo! Let's have a great time, bro. It's not close, this fight. It's nothing here. There's nothing, bro. There's nothing on this one. There's literally nothing on this one. But yeah, there you go. Here you guys go. Here you go, brother. I give it to you. Yes, you take this one. Try to do something. Yes. Anshu Jubilee. I am here to break it down. I was knocked out badly by Quillen Salkilld. He will win the fight and he will become a top contender. I would challenge him for the title and win the belt from him. I get the pass. All right. That's it. That's all I'm saying. They weigh in now, fighting 2 days. Australia thing, bro. It's an Australia thing. That's the truth. That's just how they do it in Aus. It's because they want to have a crowd for the ceremonials and shit. They don't want to do weigh-ins in the middle of the night. That's why. So the guys can sleep. That's the reason. Simple reason. All right. I'm closing out the poll. There's no point for me to keep it going. It's not even close. Not even competitive. Salkilld by racism. Gavin the Goon. Thank you for 22 months of membership, bro. Holy shit. That's funny as fuck, man. Oh, that's funny. All right, listen, it's not close. Salkilld wins. I'm not doing a graphic for this one. I'm not wasting my time. It's not a competitive fight, and Salkilld should destroy him. If it is a competitive fight, then just nothing makes sense anymore, and I don't know what the fuck is happening. Like that's it. That's exactly how I'm gonna. It doesn't make any fucking sense if it's close. If it's anything other than a destructive win. Yes, extra recovery. Will fights go longer? I mean, guys will show up in better shape. I don't necessarily think fights go longer. Maybe we see more, recovery in the between. Both, Volk and Lopes coming in rehydrated and ready to go. Mauricio Ruffy maybe looks better. Size advantage is maybe a little more evident. Benoit Saint Denis probably looks strong. Tai Tuivasa probably is back up at 290. Yizha, Kaan, Ofli. I'm going Yizha, but like gambling heavy on the side seems like a mistake. Yeah, I think Yizha wins. Exactly. It's a destruction J incoming storm, you know what I mean? All right, next fight, Tuivasa versus Taliesin Teixeira. The pick is Taliesin Teixeira. Who's the Tuivasa's witness, bro? It seems like almost no one, very small percentage. There are a couple of people that were in the stream last night that were all over it. They fucking loved it. They're like, bro, I love it. I'm like, what do you love? I love it. I love it. They're like, I'm going Tafa or Tuivasa, whatever the fuck. By KO. I'll put a Tuivasa KO for you guys, but Teixeira probably does sleep him. We're gonna go Teixeira KO minus 185. I just don't trust in Tai Tuivasa. We'll go Tai KO for the people at plus 310. What happens if Teixeira just took him down and subbed him? Could you see a world that happens? My God, under 1.5 minus 267. What about if it goes, what's fight starts round 2? Plus 120. Fuck it. I'll put it on there. I'll put fight starts round 2 just for the meme of it. It might. Hey, Com Flamingo, thank you for the $9.99. Tai Tuivasa will knock out the share. There we go. Hey, if you're a Bam Bam's witness, I take you more serious. You're dropping $9.99. So, you're telling me you might be throwing some heat down at it. He's a big underdog. Respect on it, bro. Thank you for $9.99. I appreciate the dono, my boy. And good luck on the gambling side of Bam Bam Tuivasa, bro. Teixeira KO is minus 185. KO for Tai plus 310. At least you gave AJ the money and not the sports book. This is the correct donation to make. Thank you, Juice Trades. You know, like heavyweights in round 1, they sell every time. Fight starts round 2, plus 120. What else can you really do? I mean, I can put a Teixeira by submission line just for the fuck of it, even though I don't think that's likely, but I'll put it on there. Why not? Teixeira sub plus 575. All right, we got options, chat. We got fucking options, man. We got options up in here, bro. Wow, we're already at 2 hours, 7 minutes. Holy shit. What do we have for likes? 121, chat. I need 130 likes. We're past 2 hours, bro. I want 130 likes up in here. Show some love. Hit the like. Hit the motherfucking like. Hit the motherfucking subscribe, okay? If you're new to the channel, welcome to the show, all right? You're in the right place. I'm telling you right now, you're in the thunder zone. You understand? This is the thunder zone, bro, not the splash zone, because you ain't getting wet, bro. You hitting the thunder. When I mean thunder, what am I saying? Is because you're going to be feeling the fucking high energy and vibration of savage content and big W's, We're calling it the thunder zone. If that doesn't work, well, you know what? I made it up on the fucking fly. Give me a hard time later. Give me a hard time later, bro. Bam. Bam, bam. And not bam, bam, too. I'm saying bam, 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 bam. Brum, 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 brum. Who do you got? Show me what you got, bro. Show me what you got, man. Show me what you got. You think Tai folds over the pressure or lands the big one? It really is one or the other. Tai 50.5 to share 23.5. I feel like stay away from this one, bro. I feel like it's going to go under on strikes for Teixeira. He might land one big shot and put him down. Teixeira drops and then subs Tai, big plus money. You're looking at plus 575 if it happens. Teixeira by KO is the obvious winner. I'm not going to leave polls up when there's no fucking point. So, yeah, 70% of the community is going Teixeira by knockout. Only 8% are going Teixeira by sub, but maybe that's the mystical call. Maybe that's the Mystic Mac lineup. Maybe that's where the craziest shit happens. You understand? Maybe that's where things are going nuts. You understand? Something could go wild. Something could happen that no one's expecting. A big shot is landing. We'll see. All right. I'm hyped for this weekend's card, bro. I'm looking at the Ruffy Fiziev fight right now, and I'm getting excited. Up next is Rafael Fiziev versus Mauricio Ruffy. I'm going to go with the Mauricio Ruffy side. I'm thinking that he's going to look good, especially with some more time to rehydrate. I think he'll look sharp. I don't think he sleeps Fiziev. I think it's competitive. It's a very tactical fight. Reach advantage, Ruffy better for straight punches. Fiziev closing the distance, ripping to the body and coming up high with shots, landing in range, of course, but counters available for Ruffy with the straight shots. Ruffy, I'm giving him edge, distance striking, edge, punching power, specifically with straights. Fiziev combination strength, Fiziev close range efficiency. Now, here's where things get interesting. The battle of kicks. The kicking skills of Fiziev to the body are very nice, but with the longer legs that we see Ruffy bringing to the fight, I could see him finding success with long-range kicks. Now, I will tell you, I think there's a pathway for some low kicks by Fiziev, closing the distance, and then looking to land takedowns, looking to make it a wrestling match a little bit. Problem is, I think Fiziev's wrestling, though decent, Ruffy's wrestling defense underrated because of how bad he looked against BSD. I think we're going to see Mauricio Ruffy look tactical and sharp in this fight. I think he's going to land some clean punches. I think Fiziev's durability will probably show itself per usual. And I'm feeling we're looking at a technical 3-round affair where Ruffy is able to outstrike the striker and get this thing done. I'm going to say we see Ruffy back on business again, getting a win. I'll say Ruffy over 52.5 or under. I'm going to say over, but it could be close to 53. Ruffy and Fiziev, I think it's not going to be crazy high output. It's going to be tactical. There might be moments of hesitancy from both men. My prediction for the fight is Mauricio Ruffy to win by a decision. I know some folks maybe are feeling the KO side of Ruffy. That would be fucking incredible. But I do think Fiziev, high level, durable, tough out. Over 2.5 rounds, I do think is relatively live at -170. So if you like that, there you go. Ruffy via decision, I do think is rather live at the +215 tag. I don't know. Something tells me Ruffy's going to win with more confidence as the week has gone on. And especially with this extra time with the weigh-ins, I think Ruffy's going to look pretty big in there. Ruffy to knock out Fiziev would be pretty fucking crazy. KO's +285. You know, less likely for sure. I respect the durability Fiziev brings to the table. Let me run it up. Let me do the poll in chat for the, actual props. The chat really likes Fiziev and Ruffy at 50-50. Holy shit. Holy shit. You got me pumped. You're on the money with analysis. Sharp age on it. Hey, thank you, Rangy. I appreciate you. Absolute W on that. Wow, 50-50. I'll leave it at the 50-50 because if there's any fight on this card that I do think could be very much 50-50, it's this one. There's reasons to pick both. I could have done a 5 reasons to pick Ruffy and 5 reasons to pick the Fiziev side on this type of matchup. There's a lot of competitive pathways. So should be interesting to see who implements their game most. I think people are underrating Ruffy's grappling defense and his improvements and his size advantage. I am predicting Ruffy to win. Don't get it twisted, but this is PropAholics. We're looking for the prop side. I'm thinking Ruffy decision. That is my official call. KO would be spectacular for his hype, but I think less likely because of Fiziev's durability. McKinney jokingly grappling Ruffy is outdoing him. McKinney's a savage when he's got a full gas tank, though, you know? I won't look too much into that. I haven't got to watch your video from earlier. I'm excited to watch. I will put the link to my video from earlier. If you guys don't know about the video, it's the top 5 reasons to pick Volkanovski and the top 5 reasons to pick Diego Lopes. I present arguments for both prediction side. So it makes for an interesting video. Obviously, I have my prediction, which I give at the end too, but it is reasoning that I think is pretty strong for picking either side. It feels like one of those 50-50 arguments, man. So at the end of this stream, if you want more content from me, you haven't seen that video, maybe you don't normally watch my more concept videos that I like to do, you should at least give it a chance. So I'll put it in the live chat at the end of the stream. But yeah, we're moving on up here with the chat has Fiziev this. I need more votes. I'm not giving up. Fiziev decisions at 41. We're still within 8%. I'm letting the poll go for a little longer. Good video. It gave respect for both sides. Hey, W Stormy Normie. I appreciate you, boy. You're a savage, bro. You're a savage, bro. Dun, 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 dun. Boom. Wow. Fiziev by decision is growing by the minute. Can you at least get me 130 likes, chat? I'm kind of disappointed. Not that I think you're crazy for going Fiziev by decision, but I'm just kind of disappointed you guys are against me, bro. My people are against me. How can I go on? It's okay. I get it. Well, at least you guys are justifying the over 2.5, which is a confident pick. So that's fair. But I got Ruffy, boy. I got Ruffy to do it. Back on business, Ruffy. All right. But the chat has spoken, and they have decided Fiziev to be the call. Okay? Respect. I understand. I hear you. I'll bring it up on screen. There is your winner. Fiziev by decision at plus 170 is the community's prop pick. Against me, man. Against me. Yes. Sometimes I do, Dominic Lopes. We did earlier on this stream, too. With the Malkoun KO in round 3, or Malkoun round 3 or decision and things of that magnitude. I hope Ruffy wins for the MMA lore, but I think Fiziev gets it done. I believe in the Ruffy MMA lore. Do you believe in Mauricio Ruffy? I still do. I think he's going to get it, bro. I think he's going to look good, bro. I think Ruffy's good. I'm not on the side of Ruffy ain't got nothing. I know after the BSD fight, it's like, I tell you, I think he's still decent. Hey, I like the cycle. Tristan Patchlofer. Cycle. Elekana sub, Lopes KO, Ruffy decision. Ballsy, because Lopes by KO is high risk. I mean, I literally made a video today in depth about both sides having pathways to success. I do predict Ruffy decision. I do predict Elekana sub. You're in the running for a win, but there's got to be fear betting against an all-time great in the main event. But yes, good luck, Tristan. Thank you for 199. Thank you for keeping that donut train running. I appreciate you a lot, man. I appreciate you. Thing is, though, Ruffy not at Fighting Nerds anymore, bro. Ruffy left the Fighting Nerds. He recognized that the team doesn't have the same momentum. He recognized he needed a new camp. He goes and trains with Volkanovski, dude. I think he's going to look good. I think he's looking good. Oh, shit. Saint Denis and Hooker up next. I love this fight. BSD versus Dan Hooker. Weigh-ins are on now. Ceremonial weigh-ins are on at 3:30 in the morning. Yeah. All right. Next fight on the card. We are now at the co-main event for PropAholics. Dan Hooker versus Benoit Saint Denis. I'm acting like it's a hard pin. Benoit Saint Denis is not going to be denied. He's going to press forward. Dan Hooker's going to try to throw some big shots in range, try to rip to the body with punches, knees, elbows. He's going to get taken down. Benoit Saint Denis is going to get on top. Benoit Saint Denis is going to be live to take his back. Benoit Saint Denis is going to be beating him up with ground and pound. And listen, RFA asked me a great question. Thank you for $6.99. UFC 324 had 0 submissions. Give us a good sub parlay by brother AJ. Benoit Saint Denis sub. I think that makes sense. Elekana sub with it. If you want to go 2-leg, you want to take a risk. You want to go for a club and sub chance. You can maybe go Rowston by sub on your lineup as well, but I will emphasize the point of, he could get a KO and then you could be absolutely kicking yourself. I like those two more that I listed first, but I do think you could consider if you want to go more savage mode and add a little more steam to it. But the ones that make the most sense to me, and my brain says, yeah, that's happening. Elekana, BSD, Double Trouble, both to win by submission. You guys know submission props tend to be my best prop calls. And I do think that Rowston Club and Sub is live on top of the Elekana sub and the BSD forcing a beating and then subbing. So thank you, Arf, for the $6.99. And thank you for another donor. Thank you guys for keeping the donor train running. It means a lot to me. You guys supporting the channel and helping make this shit possible. All love, bro. All love. You guys are great. But yeah, it's BSD all day. I'm not picking against BSD. So how do you prop it? Well, you're like, damn, bro, the money line's fucking wide on this one at minus 350. Yeah, it is. So BSD should be able to win this fight within probably the first 2 rounds, I anticipate. Looking at Benoit Saint Denis to win inside distance, you got minus 180, which if you're looking for like safer call, BSD inside distance, Rowston inside distance, something along those lines, or BSD inside distance, Elekana to win, BSD inside distance, Salkilld to win, by KO or in round 1 or 2. There's ways to parlay things up, but I just want to give you something straight down the center. First instinct is BSD by sub. I think Dan Hooker's going to get subbed. I think he probably gets rear naked choked. Now, I feel as though Benoit Saint Denis is very live to do damage in the fight. And I think Benoit Saint Denis is very live to win this fight in the first 2 rounds. Now, if Hooker does make it to round 3, not an impossibility, I just think, less likely. Let's see, plus 120 for that. BSD round 1 or 2. Minus 180. Okay. The thing is, Poirier's ground game is better than Dan Hooker's. And Poirier knocked him out before BSD started making some vast improvements, switching camps, etc., etc. Hooker done, Jay. He's on the way out, Jay, bro. Fair juice trades. His whole base is on the fight nerd style. True. I think Fiziev is a winnable fight as long as the takedown defense is, shirt up, that he doesn't throw his rhythm off too much. Once BSD won around when I knew he had something, I doubted him. I doubted him against Ruffy. Hooker took Poirier down 4 times. I mean, look at the last fight, though, for Hooker. He defended some takedowns, but eventually BSD, I think, is going to get him down. We saw it with Sarukian. You think BSD on bottom is horrible? I mean, listen, if he's on his back, I don't expect Dan Hooker to be working too much from top, though. Just for you guys that think Dan Hooker might be giving it a run, if you think that this is a Benoit Saint Denis decision win, you got 3-1 odds. I mean, does somebody want a Hooker decision line plus 700? Does somebody think Hooker's going to get him? Does anybody want Hooker on there, or am I going BSD to win a decision? What do you want? All right, let's go 3 props. Hooker just came off the clear loss against Arman Sarukian, Hooker KO. Okay. Plus 550. I'll put it on there. Okay. I mean, listen, it's not impossible that Benoit Saint Denis were to win by KO. We have BSD KO. It's plus 315. Do you guys want BSD wins round 1 or 2 or BSD KO? What do you guys think? Do you guys think BSD is going to knock him out? Or just BSD round 1 or 2? Round 1 or 2 is plus 120. BSD knockout is not crazy. Kind of thinking BSD 1 or 2 seems safer. You're taking the money line here. It's a wide money line. But I get it. Some big ground and pound live. I think BSD is going to do what Armin did. With a little more, damaging shots inside. Hooker, KO. I just don't have faith in Dan Hooker at this point. Perfect parlay money line. I do think it's a parlay piece for sure, sure. For sure, sure, sure. Yeah, it's parlay piece. It's parlay piecing it up. Benoit Saint Denis. BSD. Wow, sub and inside distance is tied at the moment. You don't think Hooker has KO power anymore? He hasn't been knocking people out, true. And that fucking Pueyas knockout doesn't mean a lot. It's Pueyas. He's terrible. Pueyas is god-awful, man. He really turned out to suck. Wonder if he's still working for the Spanish commentary team after taking so many L's. He's mediocre, man. Poll is tied right now. Get some more votes up in here. Just tuning in. Do over Salkilld and Finney. Yes, we did, bro. Yes, we did. Chad has picked Finney by decision, most confident prop. Salkilld KO, most confident prop. But yeah, we already went through it. We're on the co-main event, bro. We're moving on up. We got the main event next. BSD decision. Not impossible. The BSD decision side. The winner of the poll, though, goes against the BSD decision side. The chat has decided that Benoit Saint Denis to win ITD is the call. Inside the distance, Benoit Saint Denis to pull through. KO moment? Is Dan going to have a people forget, man, KO moment? I don't think so. Thank you for the $2 in a day, the doc. But no, I don't think so. I think BSD mauls him. I think he murks him, bro. One-sided. I don't trust. I don't trust it, bro. All right, and now it comes down to the main event. Competitive main event. Close main event. Back and forth main event. All right. Let's get back on business here. The main event. Volkanovski versus Lopes. The rematch. My prediction is going to be Diego Lopes to be able to have some bigger moments this time. Enough so to beat Volk. But damn, it's going to be close. Damn, it's a scary call. Damn, it could go either way. Damn, there's pathways for both guys to succeed. I think with Diego Lopes, the power advantage, and if he can make the small adjustments, like cutting off the cage, trapping Volk with his back towards the cage and exploding on with big shots, could be the key difference maker, even if it's a 5-round war. For Volkanovski, he has to essentially rinse and repeat what he did last time and survive another 25 minutes without being violently chinned by Diego Lopes, who I think is making improvements in his game. Volk obviously maintaining skills. Volk obviously elite level. Volk obviously world class. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Diego Lopes is live to get him this time, but it's going to be close, man. I mean, dude, I did a video on reasons why both guys can win. I'll post that link, actually, for you guys in the chat. Not saying leave during the show, but I'll give you guys the option. If it's something you're interested in, you can go check that shit out. You can see the 5 reasons why I'm thinking there's pathways to both of these savages. And it's good. It's a good vid. Okay. All right. I'll pin that in there. I'll pin it at the top, but we'll talk about it after the fact. Chat seems pretty confident Lopez is doing it this time. You got a weird feeling Lopez by sub. Well, look at the props. So looking towards the prop betting side, just money line, underdog status Lopez at plus 115, minus 135 for the Volk man. Okay. Looking towards what we can do prop wise. Lopez by decision sits at plus 525, whereas a Volk decision sits at plus 135. Lopez by KO sits at plus 325. Fight to go over 1.5 minus 485, over 2.5 minus 205. Let's see. Anything crazy looking at us here? It's a scary bet on the main event outside of if you just money line it one side or the other. Lopez by decision at plus 525. I know we're in Australia. I know. But I'll put it there. It's so much better than the Volk decision. I'll put Volk decision on the other side. Plus 135. Lopez KO. Plus 375. Over 2.5 minus 205. Lopez has clearly won the poll. The community is with me here. Clearly there. You like double chance, Volk decision, or Lopez KO? What's the line? What's the line, bro? I'm going to throw the poll up so you guys can get this main event poll cooking up. And we can see what's meant to go down. You're unsubscribing to Cooking with Volk if he loses. Holy shit, Stormy Normie. A lot riding on it for Volk now. World title and an unsubscribe from his channel. That's crazy, bro. People forget, man, Lopez did some damage. And if he had better instincts, he finishes Volk in round 2. I feel like some small adjustments, he could look sharp this time. It's not like he needs to make crazy improvements since the past 9 months. It's just little things. Cutting off the cage a little. Lopez 71.5. Holy shit. All right. If it's going distance, both will hit over the significant strike mark. If Lopez shuts him off, though, if this fight goes 2 rounds, they're not going to hit. So the question I'll say for you, Szalay, is how confident are you that they go long or not? Lopez by sub sits at plus 650. Because submitting Volk is near impossibility. Lopez ITD plus 175. Oh, Volk ain't tapping, bro. I feel like Volk's a different animal with sub defense. Volk's a fucking monsoon, man. Volk's a fucking freight train. Wow. Overwhelming early favorite is Lopez by KO. Shit. Lopez grind to decision over smaller, older Volk. He had his time. I think that's live, brother. I think Lopez is going to look sharp in this one, man. I really do. I'm looking forward to this one. Big time. Can't believe we're over 2.5 hours into the show. My God. Time flies when you're having fun, chat. I'm having a great time talking the fights. 2 hours in. What the fuck? What the fuck? 2 hours, bro. 2.5 hours. Not even 2 hours. 2.5. It's a stream and a half over here. That's wild. Right. Volk's not tap. I don't see Lopes subbing him, but I think big shots could happen. AG, you an animal? Thank you, bro. Make sure you guys hit the like button if you're enjoying. I think Lopes is live to catch the chin for sure, but you ain't going to see me sitting here shocked if they go 5 rounds. I think Lopes is a live underdog. I think KO or decision could make sense for Lopes, but at that point, you could just money line it. But I'll read off KO or decision for the Diego Lopes side if you're thinking that's the side you want to ride on. KO or decision is plus 190 for Diego Lopes. So a lot better than plus 115, I'll be honest. Sneaky prop, Lopes KO or decision. I actually like that a lot. Lopes by KO wins out the poll. But I'm curious if people are seeing it like I am. Lopes KO or decision plus 190. Right? Over 2.5 minus 205. Volk decision plus 135. Lopes KO plus 375. Let's see what the big winner of the poll is. The alternate poll for the main event. I like to do this sometimes at the main event. I love Volk, but I feel like Lopes is going to learn from his mistakes and find that one big shot. I think he's live to do it. KO or decision is going to be an overwhelming favorite. So the winner of the initial poll, right? We did the extra poll. I like to do this sometimes when there's, considerations. Lopes KO wins the first poll. But as of right now, Lopes KO or decision at plus 190, not as big odds, but likelihood, plus 190, 60%, 62%, wide favorite, clearly winning the poll. Lopes KO or decision at plus 190 is actually the best one you can get. It's the best one you can get. It's the most confident of the people's call. And I'll bring a graphic up for that as well. I'll bring that up on screen here. Let's bring it up. KO or decision for Lopes at plus 190 is an overwhelming winner at nearly 60% of the people's picks. So if you're looking for a sneaky value, you think Lopes winning, you're agreeing with me. It's hard to make a straight pick on how. I like KO or decision. That's money. I don't think he's subbing Volkanovski. And they're giving you from plus 115 to plus 190 when I don't see submission as the pathway. That's nice. That's nice, man. That's nice. That's really fucking nice. That's really fucking nice. I like those odds more than the rest. I think KO or decision is beautiful here for the main event. That's fantastic. That's 10 out of 10 shit. Now, if you were to do a prop parlay, let's see. Anything interesting comes to mind. See if I can get some of these odds, man. What? All right. This is going to be about as accurate as I can get it. Okay. All right. Let's see. So if you went the Lopes KO or decision side with Salkilld by KO, okay, you did it with Benoit Saint Denis inside of the distance, okay, you got plus 769. If you then added Elekana by submission, you have plus 2,402. And if you like Rowston to win inside of the distance, which I do think makes a lot of sense, you got plus 3,685. Then if you throw underdog Oban Elliott on the slate, you got plus 8,037. If you think Oban's getting a violent KO now, we're going fucking ballistic here. This is nuts. You got plus 33,963. So there's a little degeneracy on the prop betting side with a parlay to finish you savages out. You know, that's next level degen shit. You know, I never highly recommend it, but if you're just throwing a couple bucks down, having a good time, you want to go crazy, I'll show you guys it on screen here. But just note where it says plus 188 Junior Tafa, that's actually Lopes to win by KO or decision, but I didn't have that option. So ignore Junior Tafa there, okay? But that right there with Lopes KO or decision gives you the plus 33,963. Degen as fuck, likelihood of success, obviously not on the highest fucking side. Better off going Lopes KO or decision and Elliott money line, and then with the Benoit Saint Denis submission or inside distance call, you know? So there is some degen action. Listen, man, we've been live for 2 hours and 40 minutes. Okay. We're live late. It's past midnight. Okay. Your boy wants to eat something. He wants to get to bed soon because he's got to get up and make some magic happen for the weigh-in recap show. All right. So make sure you guys do me a favor. Smash the hell out of the like button. If you really enjoyed this show, be sure to share the stream too. That always helps, man. Send it to a friend. If you got a buddy that's into the, the gambling side or just likes the MMA content, definitely share it with a buddy of yours. Now, I do have a video linked up in the live chat. Please, guys, go give my recent video a watch. It is a concept that I think has a lot of potential and something that I will definitely be doing more often. Probably depending on the cards, whether I do the what the fuck UFC card or, just a full base breakdown of one fight or a 5 reasons why both guys can win. Check out the latest video. Give it a click. Give it a watch. Give it a listen. Weigh-in show also coming mañana. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Smash the likes on your way out. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the show. Make sure you hit the subscribe button too. Listen, I'm a PropAholic. You're a PropAholic. Keep on locking in, man. Keep on locking in. Keep on tuning in, keep on, making the magic happen, and keep on supporting the boy. And I'll drop the link one last time for you guys to check out. So watch the latest video. I definitely got to hear some reviews, man. And drop a comment if you haven't seen it yet and tell me what you thought. Thanks, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace out.